can I go to the sleepover?
I want you to promise me something. If there's any drinking, I want you to say, no thanks, not my thing.
I promise, Mom.
They really do hear you.
Did you pack your toothbrush?
For tips on how to start the talk, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Welcome everybody to this week's News Graphic Sports Show. We are at Scott County High School. We were just watching girls basketball practice, and it was nice to have to see the full complement of Lady Cards there. It's been a rare thing this season. Scott County has been hit harder than, well, let's just say if there's a team in the state that's been hit harder than Scott County's Lady Cardinals, I'd like to meet them. A lot of injuries, a lot of illness, but right now things are turning the other way, or trending in the right direction. The seniors Emma Price and Brianna Penning are coming back from what looked like perhaps season-ending knee injuries. They're seniors, they bring experience to the table, and they're excited to get back out there full 100%, help their team make a run to the playoffs. Let's hear what Emma, Bree, and Coach Steve Helton had to say.
You know, it's the middle of January, and we were hoping this is where we would be at this moment. It's great to see them back out there. I'm being very, I think they're a little aggravated at me because I'm being a little overprotective of them. But, you know, their experience, their leadership, you know, obviously their skill level definitely is a welcome sight. Just to have them back out there.
So my injury happened the first game of the season. I was just playing defense and my kneecap popped out of socket, and they said that I had tore my MPFL tendon and then had a strain in my MCL and like a slight tear in my ACL.
It was a second to last scrimmage of the preseason, and I went up for a left-handed layup, and I came down and heard it pop, just knew something wasn't right. It didn't like hurt at the beginning, it just like I just knew something wasn't right. And so I just kind of sat there, I wasn't going to get up, I didn't want to get up. And so then Dan came over and Helton came over, and I told Helton, I was like, I'm pretty sure I tore my ACL, like I know for a fact I tore it. And so then we went to the training room, and then Dan did his assessment or whatever, and he said, yeah, they took my ACL.
You know, I know when this happened, we met, and their families had talked to the doctors, and you know, this was my philosophy on this was, you know, your safety and your health is number one. You know, obviously, yeah, we want them in uniform. You know, we want number 23 and number 13 back out there, but I'm more worried about them as kids, as their health beyond high school. So it has been a really, I just can't say a task ahead of them that they have done so well.
Yeah, honestly, I was scared because I didn't think I was coming back this year, but they were able to cut my recovery time in half. So I was definitely upset. I didn't, because like it's just like my last year playing, so it's just kind of upsetting knowing that it might be over.
You know, they've put the work in to put themselves in a position to play a little bit this year. You know, I don't know if they're going to get 32 minutes or not. You know, again, this is and I tell them, you got to be patient. I'm trying to be patient. This is not going to come back in one day. You know, even though Emma's hit some shots in a big game against Scott High there, you know, she felt like she was coming back. That next day we had to turn around and play 2 days later. She was a little sore. You know, Bree's first practice was today.
I've been doing like running and stuff, but this is like the first contact day, so it was very scary.
We're struggling. There's no doubt we are struggling, and getting, you know, our kids back. It'll take some time because we've never had our complete team in a game. If we roll into mid-February with a full roster, I'll have a much better feeling because we've got a ton of kids with some experience. It's just now, number one, getting everybody back healthy, and then number two, trying to find a way to you know, find some continuity out there all together.
I think we'll have a good end to the season once we get everybody back and healthy and play to our full potential and not just like throw it people out there and them not knowing what they're doing.
We could go somewhere. I think we have a lot of potential. We haven't actually had our starting five the whole season, so I'm hoping that we can get everybody back and actually have like maybe even like just start our season like off. Like when we get everybody back, it's gonna be like a new start.
That's all for this week, folks. Be sure to check out our broadcast coming up. We'll have the Lady Cardinals on a couple of home games. Get out and support them as they make this run against the likes of Frederick Douglass, Henry Clay, and Bryant Station in the 42nd District. Until next time, I'm Cal. See you on the sidelines.